Welcome everybody, this is Uhfgood, and today we are continuing to go into Blender 3D Noob to Pro, and I should probably pull up Blender 2.8, which I meant to do before I started the video, and I also meant to start the stupid timer. You can see I actually put it up there, but I didn't actually start it yet, so let's go ahead and start this. And we're already at about a minute in, and dang, I hate listening to myself talk. I have this kind of nasally, kid sounding kind of, you know, stupid voice, but I guess, that's the way that works. Anyways, oh, I didn't actually mean to do it that way. Anyways, let's go ahead and increase the size here a little bit so we can get a good look at it. Okay, so we all know about the orbiting view and rotation. For it freely. Let's see. Control scroll, huh? Num4, Num6. Num4. Oh, see, it goes in 15-degree increments. That's kind of cool. So that's one thing that's actually the same. 6 goes around the other way. Okay, nice. Rotate the viewpoint vertically around the center of view. Shift Alt scroll. What would Shift Alt scroll actually do? Oh yeah, that's right. It did nothing. Okay. Control Alt scroll wouldn't do anything either. Okay, that's okay. That doesn't matter. We should go to the next thing here. Perfect views is often useful to get a perfect view of a scene, to view it along one of the main axes, with the other two main axes oriented up, down, and left, right. So, Num7, Control Num7. I don't know if any of that's going to work. Num7. And what does the view say? It says it's top. So Num7 is top. Control Num7 is bottom, just like in the old days. Num1 is front, according to this. Front, okay. Control Num1 is rear. And actually I should be turning on the stupid shortcut VR. I believe this is J&M's script, so check him out. And let's just shrink that back, and then let's do something here. Num3, and we'll do this Num3, which is right. Control Num3, which is left. Okay. And then you can switch back to user perspective. So what was front again? Front again was 1. So let's go back to 1. And then let's do that. And now we got our front. That's our front. Okay. So, basically what this says is perfect views, but what they call it, in fact, the book actually says orthographic in it. But it's called an orthographic view because it's straight on and parallel lines are parallel to each other, and I'm not sure how it all works, but all I know is that your orthographic views are your dead on sides, fronts, tops, bottoms, that sort of thing. Following shot shows screenshot shows all 3 perfect views plus camera perspective for the Suzanne primitive. And yeah, because of the way we do the front, right, top, and perspective, right? And that's actually camera view, but we'll let that go for just a sec here. So what if we do this? So I need to do that, right? Because I used the right side and I'm bringing it up. So now we got 2. And then I forget how to do this. That one? Oh, I guess we have to do this. So this right side is splitting. I don't know if you can get this in here directly exactly perfectly, but that doesn't really matter because this we're going to assume is a perspective. But this we will do, what do we do? Top, front, right. So top is 7, front is 1, right is 3. 7, 1, 3. So this should be 7. This should be 1. Oops. Let's try this again. 1. No, wrong button. Numpad 1. Okay. Top, front, and this one should be num 3. Right. Now, let's do something else here. Let's okay, we don't, since these all have their own deals here. If we go to the view, the where's that? There we go. Start. And now we got a same thing with this one. Whoops. Okay, it doesn't really matter here. And we're going to do the same thing here. You notice the way the axes are here. So if I go into this one, do I do the same thing? Right? And let's go to view, and let's go to this, and we'll do the same thing. So the top down, right? This is Y, this is X, right? But the front and the sides both got Z or Z vertical. But since this is the front, that means the X goes through that, right? But since this is the side, right? It's going through Y. So that means that this green line here would be directly in front of us. It would be pointing to us. And that's your Y-axis. And then of course the red is the X-axis. And the green's your Z-axis, see? And Bob's your uncle. And no, I don't know what that means. And yes, I know I'm American. I realize that. But here, for some reason, I hear Bob's your uncle enough that I think about it all the time. So this layout is used so often as a keyboard shortcut, Control-Alt-Q. I wonder if we can actually do that. So let's do something here. Let's go to New, General, and let's do a Control-Alt-Q to see if it's the same thing. Is it just going to quit on me? Control-Alt-Q. Haha, awesome. That is exactly right. I don't even have to do it. Actually, that should kind of be the default, I think. And then somebody can mess with it if they don't want that. Okay, well, I'll just leave that. Alrighty, so that's you can always go to the Blender docs, and you can always go to, various sites, and you can even look at this wiki book so you remember some of these shortcuts because they are still the same. So, position the 3D cursor. Very basic operation, one many beginners find challenging. It touches on an issue common to 3D graphic software. How do you specify points in a 3D scene when all we see is 2 dimensions at a time? Basic technique, go into either object or edit mode. Move the mouse pointer to the desired position in any viewport. Click the left mouse button. Okay, so here's the deal, right? Since 2.8, here let's see, can I control Q again? Get it back? No? Okay, we'll just go to new right now so I don't have to mess with it. And what do we want to do? Right. Now, if you left click here, guess what's going to happen? Nothing except for you select. That's because in 2.8 they decided to change the interface because this is more standard, is using your left mouse button to click things or pick on things. And actually it'd be nice if control and shift were swapped, because control is usually to select opposite items, at least in Windows, and shift is used to do it like a range of items, and so that should be opposite in here, but that's not really important. What is important is that to move this cursor, oh, I forget. Dang. Is it shift? It's shift right click. Now, when I do say shift A, and I add a cube, let's add a cube. I'm just adding a cube right here. Just like that. And interesting, it almost looks like it's almost on top of the grid. Anyways, so yeah, so shift right actually moves that cursor, just like that. Okay, so now I'm getting to the end of time here, and so I will see you in the next video, and we'll just keep plodding along until we get to the unit of actually modeling and shading. Which, if any of you have continued watching any of these boring parts, you might think that let's finally we got through those boring parts, so let's get to the shading and modeling. And I'm probably going to take a break there and like go and do a story or something, do it in like a day of story. So we'll see. I'll continue to go through the book, of course, but I'm not going to go straight through it because I got to get started on this game. I got to get some progress, and so I need to do some more things other than just going through this book. Remember, the backgrounds and the 3D stuff is only a small part of the whole thing. I still got to do animation. I still got to compose music, do sound effects. I still have to write my story, finish writing my story. I still got to make puzzles, and I still actually got to create the game system itself, the actual coding part of the game. So there's still a lot to do. This is just one small part. Anyways, thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe and all that. And I'll see you in the next video.